What's up, guys and dolls? Welcome back to The Good, the Bad and the Stupid. It's Tuesday the 25th of August. Hope you're well and you're still on the earth and your wig is still on your head, because if you're living in England, anywhere in England at the moment, you are being battered by, I nearly said Stu Francis earlier to somebody, being battered by Storm Francis, not Stu Francis, because if you remember, if you're anywhere near my age, you remember Stu Francis. He used to be on the kids program with the Crankies. And he used to say, "Oh, I could crush a grape. Oh, I could crush a grape." That was it. Not a grape. But he used to say grape because that was his accent. But anyway, Stu Francis, you're not getting battered by Stu Francis. You can't get killed or have a tree fall on your head because of Stu Francis. That would be, that wouldn't be, that would just be funny. That wouldn't even be like tragic. It'd be funny. Everyone would be laughing at that. You go, "Oh, I could crush a car. Oh, I could crush a fucking pedestrian, or I could crush an old man as he walked past," and everyone would be laughing at it from his catchphrase. But if it's Storm Francis, let me get my words out. And I nearly went to Kansas earlier. I went running around the park and I was nearly off to Kansas. I thought I was going to be fucking picked up at one point. I ran past a row of trees and I thought this could be it, unless so I had to put my sprint on and run past pretty quickly. But it was very, very windy, and if it took me off, I probably could have landed in Kansas now, and I'll be running down the Yellow Brick Road with Tin Man and Lion. What's the other one? It's a Straw Man, Scarecrow. Me and Toto. I'd be like Dorothy. I wouldn't make a very good Dorothy, I tell you. I'm scared of heights, to be fair, so I'd have gone up that tornado, and I would have been crying my eyes out when I landed back in in Kansas. I think I'd have been screaming my head off. Anyway, aliens would fly home immediately if they were to land in Britain because of our rubbish response to the COVID-19, it's claimed. This guy is saying pretty much what I've been saying over the past few weeks, funnily enough. So I think he's been listening to my podcast and he's fucking nicked my ideas. By the way, anybody who's listening, it's on YouTube as well. There's videos on YouTube. If you're new to the podcast, it's unprofessional, unplanned, and it's off the cuff, so it's not very good, but hopefully enjoy it. But this guy is saying that aliens would disappear because of our rubbish response to COVID-19. Let's say we don't know what we're doing, we've got to get the fuck out of here. They don't know and they're also saying that they'll also be dismayed by our obsession with royal families and down market celebrities, say a leading ET expert. So they would come down here and go, "What, fucking Z-list celebrities? Are you fucking kidding me? The fucking planet's starving. The world's fucked. People are starving in all these countries. There's so much shit going on and you need to sort it out. And you're sitting at home with your big fat belly out on the sofa, eating your fucking double thick pizza from Domino's, and watching Love Island and Celebrity Get Me Out of Here with a load of no-marks who were fucking chasing your money just for doing absolutely fuck all, reading from the book of Katie Price. And then the aliens are going to go, "This place is shit. The people are shit. I don't want anything to do with them." We were going to ask them to join some galactic federation, a civilization worthy of joining some sort of galactic federation. But really, what everybody's going to look at for a planet to fucking wipe the slate clean, get them all off there and come down and colonise it. That's where all the other galactic, federations are going to do. They're going to meet up and they're going to say, "Right, we're going to take that place off them. They're fucking nuts." And this guy's saying exactly the same. And he's going, royal families are nothing. If they're going to celebrate royal families, you wait till they get a load of us fucking weird looking creatures around this table. They'll be fucking thinking we're God if they were going to celebrate fucking people who look royal families who have got nothing about them other than the uniform and the fucking posh accent. My thoughts exactly, Mr. Alien. Well, I'll tell you what. Have a listen to my podcast. You just might want me to join your galactic federation, because I don't care for much down here myself anyway. So I think I probably have got a funny shaped head that I could just about get into the past the head shape rule maybe, and maybe they'll also say, yeah, that guy fucking hates Z-list celebrities. That has got to be the worst, what's it called, scourge of our society. After war, of course. War first, Z-list celebrities second, and royal families come very close to Z-list celebrities. In fact, they almost are Z-list celebrities, aren't they? With loads of money. Anyway, vegans consume more unhealthy processed. Vegan diet is worse than a meat eater's diet, apparently. Sorry, I don't believe that. Vegans consume more unhealthy processed foods than anyone else. That depends on if you're a vegan that can't cook. Not a vegan that fucking can cook and knows about food. A vegan that doesn't know about food and just fucking grabs all the shit off the shelves. Yeah, but then that just is the equivalent of a meat eater that does exactly the same thing. Because you can get processed food meat and you can get processed food vegan, but you can get processed vegan food that is got fake meat in it. So it's the same, it's almost 50-50. So that's bullshit. That's just a meat eater writing that. That's a shit meat eater. A guy who eats meat and has a shit diet has got a really shit diet. Because he's eating processed, all the shit of every fucking bit of every shit bit of meat that's come from every shit farm. And it's been pumped for every shit fucking drug and every all the worst kind of farming practices, and then they're buying that for £1 in Iceland. Well, not in Iceland. I don't know. I don't want to name and shame. Iceland's got some good foods, but any processed fucking food. Anyway, but vegans do the same. Vegans eat fucking massive pizzas with, I don't know what else do they eat. Loads of biscuits, chocolates. Fat vegans. You get fat vegans. But anyway. I'm not getting into the tug of war on that, but I'm just saying you can be healthy on either side, I imagine, but there's a lot of fucking unhealthy meats out there. And anyway, the planet is suffering because of the unhealthy meats anyway. So you got to eliminate factory farming. Everyone's avoiding that question. The aliens are going to have it. The aliens are going to come down and go, what? They do what? They make a chicken grow to fucking 3 times its size in like a month when it's meant to grow 4 times. In 4 months. They pump it full of chemicals and then they fucking serve that to their people when it's covered in its own shit and excrement and chlorine and ammonia. And then they serve it to people for them to eat and poison them and then give them drugs to fucking deal with the poison that they've just taken. What is going on down there? We need to kill them all. That's just not the way to fucking survive any kind of... they ain't going to be around for long, let's put it that way. That's what they're saying. Anyway, new Batman. The new Batman. So his costume is loo friendly. They've got a section in it that allows him to go to the toilet. I imagine that means they've got like one of those Desperate Dan. You know Desperate Dan on the dandy when he takes... He's got those long johns on. And he's got that thing that he unbuttons it. Well, cowboys have it. And it just unravels like... a window, it rolls up and you got your toilet section, but that's what the bat suit has probably got, because that would be a pain in the arse to get that on and off. I'll tell you what, that's got to be the best fancy dress suit you can get, any of the Batman suits or the Spider-Man one if you just got the Spider-Man body. Otherwise if you're a fat man in the Spider-Man suit you look terrible, you just look like you've been tangoed. But if you got the Batman suit on with all the muscles all built into the suit, you look the bollocks. You got to be... I mean, Batman in the 60s, they were all over the women, weren't they? They couldn't fucking keep them off. They were literally having to do that kapow, bang, wallop, smack. Because it was allowed in those days, or it was less frowned upon, but they're probably doing that to fucking women who were jumping over them or trying to rip the batsuit tights off them. But now Robert Pattinson has got like a loo-friendly suit. Because to put it on and get all in there and then go, right, I forgot I need the toilet. We're going to have to take it all off again. So they ain't going to be having it. So they're saying it's the Piddler suit. The Piddler with the Riddler. Anyway, the new suit, he's got the Riddler in the new film. Riddler, the Joker and the Penguin, is it? Preparing to take on the Riddler, the Joker and the Penguin. I want to see them make the remake of the Batman film in the 60s, the proper one where with what's his name? Oh, Adam West and I don't know what the other guy was. I can't remember the other guy's name, but the proper one where they were on those like with the back boat and everything like that. They've got to remake it like that. And it would just look like, it would just be amazing with modern makeup and everything like that. But it was all really colourful, wasn't it? It was almost like cartoon-like. I like the dark ones, like this one, but somebody needs to make that one that was from the 60s, because it was brilliant. Anyway, if you see me at a party dressed as Batman, come over, give me your number, because I'm ready to take you out. Only if you you got to be hitting some high numbers yourself. I'm going to be looking the bollocks. You can't just come over to me dressed as a fucking pizza or as a washing machine or some shit like that. You got to have a decent suit on. Anyway, at least 100 Hollywood makers have been turned away from a nudist camp in France because they've been tested for coronavirus. All the nudes have been passing it around really quickly. I wonder how that's happened then. Maybe it's farts. Maybe it's like swinging their genitals around. Does that pass coronavirus around? Maybe males swinging, like the priest when he's swinging those balls around in the church and the little smoke's coming off them. Maybe that's what the nudists are doing around this holiday camp, because apparently a lot go there. 35,000 visitors every summer, swinging their testicles around. The men, obviously, the women are swinging their tits around as well. So there's a lot of swinging going on, and apparently that is also going on there. I'm not going to make assumptions as to what you're there for. I'm sure there's people who aren't, but a lot of people there to swap fruits, let's say, and get their action on. I told you that them naturist centres, there's people there maybe are there for the real deal, just to be naturists and walk around scratching their arse and fucking buying bananas, while other people are there and they're just perving. 100%, gotta be. Because if I went there, that's what I'd do. But I'm not, because I'm not a naturist. I wouldn't wanna. But if I was and I saw some beautiful women there, I'll tell you what, it's going to be very hard not to fucking buy, to show your banana off. Anyway, let's move on. Carpenters are the sexiest tradesmen, according to a study. It says chippies nail it as the sexiest trade in the UK. At first I thought chippies, the guys who work in the chip shop, and I thought that's got to be like they are sexy blokes. A lot of them are Greek fucking gods. Some of them are in the chip shops. They got a lot of money. If you're working in a chip shop equals money, 100%. Because everybody's in there. It's the laziest dinner. Friday nights, packed, loads of money. But they're talking about carpenters, so sorry. If you are Stavros who works in the chip shop and you've got a big fat belly, I'm not saying that you're the sexiest man in the sexiest industry. It's unfortunately not you, it's the carpenter. The carpenter that come and fitted out your chip shop. He's the sexiest man. Well, it ain't me. What about podcasts? What about blokes who think they're funny doing a podcast? Are they anywhere? No, I don't think so. I have to learn carpentry. I'd love to be a carpenter, but I'm just not handsy at all. I haven't got it down. I just get bored. I start to do something that's DIY, and I fuck it up because I get bored halfway through, and I'll just start doing it, cutting corners and making it look really shit. So I just opt out of anything DIY. I do things like this, and I make money other ways. But unfortunately, I don't fall into any sexy tradesman category. Oh well, never mind. One day somebody's going to watch this podcast and go, that guy is fucking sexy. And I'm blind, but never mind, I like his voice. It's his sexy accent that's got me going. And I don't mind that, that's alright, because I have got a sexy accent. I've been told by everybody in my town, because they think the same about themselves. The Birmingham, nobody else does. The aliens do. The aliens think it's as sexy as anything. So aliens and brummies think the brummie accent is the sexiest. Anyway, moving on. Millions of adults have a shocking lack of knowledge about healthy eating. I told you this earlier, whether you're meat eater or vegan, but 1 in 10 believe that cheese is better than spinach. So, and the other one was that crisps are healthier than salmon. Come on, own up. Do you think crisps are healthier than salmon? Because if you are, you're thick. You're dumb. Because, I mean, I don't eat salmon anyway, but crisps, I know, are not healthier than fuck all. Crisps are probably one of the most unhealthiest things to eat. They are nice though, but they are not healthy. So they're not going to be healthier than salmon. So there you go. It's just down to intelligence around food, and that they don't teach you in school, do they? So you know, that's off the menu. You get a little cookery class at school, but it's pretty shit, really. You need to be taught about food and how to cook, how to fucking. That's what it should be like. One of the massive parts of your schoolwork, but it's not. It's tiny. So you know, if you're not going to teach us how to eat properly, of course we're going to come out thick and stupid. And I mean, I didn't know about food until I started like trying to be healthier. I've eaten loads of shit most of my life. Anyway, kept it slim though, didn't I? But you know, I've never been fat really. I think I've always been active. Luckily, I reckon if I fucking didn't do half the stuff that I've done for work, I'd be a right big fat porker sitting here now with a big round face. But not for the last 2 years though, because I've been behaving myself food wise. Anyway, last one I'm gonna do. Am I gonna do one more? Yeah, one more. A robber who tried to hold up a post office with a water pistol has been jailed. He should have just been allowed to get away with that one. How did he get caught? He put a bag over the toy and threatened to shoot. Oh, it's a bit more sinister. I thought he just had a real kid's water pistol that looked like one. You know, probably went in dressed as a clown. Oh, he should have just fucking, you know, held him up with the what's the clown's flower, and he's like squeezes his nose and the flower squirts water in the face. Could have done that, and then like squirt, and then what's it called? Pressed his car horn and go no, or press his nose. That's another one for the nose, isn't it? He could have done all that, and it would have been funny. That's a funny bank robbery. You got to give him the money and laugh and have a laugh and just go, you know what? I don't feel threatened. That's good, because you could have come in and ruined me for the next fucking few months, threatening me with like a machine gun or something like that. So I like being held up by a clown. You can take the money. Have a great day. Thanks for making my day. But anyway, he just did it with a water pistol. But he's off to prison for 2 years and 8 months. That's not too bad for armed robbery, really. It's still armed robbery, isn't it? And normally you're getting down for fucking 7 or 8 or 9 years. So they've obviously taken the water pistol into account. The police still probably had a laugh at it. I think it would have been better going in as the clown or with a banana. Anyway, maybe you should have gone in a nudist camp. If they have a bank teller there, you know, like a little place to get your money out. You could have robbed it with your banana as well. You could have gone in there and held it up. You would have nothing else on. And you just go in there with a sack and a banana and go, and then, you know, if the lady's sexy, 2 bananas. Right, I'm going to leave it there then. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Do another one tomorrow. See you later. Bye.